another backyard cookout. It's windy today, but it's still beautiful out. You gotta take advantage of every nice day you can get. So let's check to see what we're gonna be cooking today. There we are. Yes, you got it. Right there it is. We're gonna be making a Texas-styled pork butt today. Why is it called Texas style? Well, down in Texas, apparently they like their ingredients. They love black pepper. It's the garlic powder, and we got some kosher salt. So that's why they call it Texas style, because it's got like a rich pepper flavor, salt, and it gets a really nice bark on it. So that's what we're gonna do today. So as you can see, we're gonna get this seasoned up, and then we're gonna let it set. We got the good old smoker over there, warming up to 250, which will be there shortly. We are going to be using today, we got a competition blend of hickory, maple, and like a little bit of an apple blend. Good stuff right there. So let's go ahead here and we're going to get this seasoned up, and I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. I got to season up because it's hard to do. It's hard to season up a pork butt like this when you're with one hand. But anyways, I managed to do it on all sides. I put the kosher salt, pepper, and the garlic powder. So you see we got a meat side up right now. We're going to be putting it on a smoker, fat side up. The reason for that is because at a 250 temp, that fat cap will renderize down, and it'll basically like drape over. It'll run down the sides of your meat and make a nice good sealer. So once the pit boss over there gets up to temperature, we're gonna slap this on and get it going. So catch you back in a few minutes. Alright, as you can see, we got this pork butt fat cap side up. That will render down. That will be just fine, just like that, because it's not very thick. I checked it out before I slapped it on here. And then the seasonings and the salt and stuff will help render that down. But yeah, there she is. We're gonna let this cook for probably an hour and a half, and then we'll come back and check it out. So probably have to put a pan of water in here to keep it moist. Or we'll do like a little spritz. Other than that, we're going to close the lid on this and let this baby go. And we'll be back. Check it out. Catch you then. Okay, everyone. We are now, I'd say, probably just a hair over an hour. And we're just take a sneak peek at this pork butt and see where we're at. She is. Starting to look good. You can tell that the fat on top is starting to render down. Kind of tell over there, and kind of right around in here. It's looking beautiful. All right, now I'm gonna put my probe in so that we can monitor. We gotta get up to a temperature of, I believe, 160. And then when we get to that point, we're gonna put this baby in a wrap and finish it off. I'm gonna stick that in there. Do it. And what we're also gonna do is I'm gonna place a pan of water in here. This will help keep it moist in here. I'm gonna put it just on the right side of the firebox here, not right above it, just kind of close to it, so it gets warmed up fast, and all the steam or whatever moisture won't go out the chimney over there. What? There it is. We're gonna let that go now until we get to about 160, and then we'll do the next process. Catch you then. Hello, and welcome back. I just wanted to make a quick, give you a quick update on our progress here. We are fast approaching the approximately 4-hour mark with this, our Texas style pork butt has been on. Right now we are holding on to a temperature, internal temp, I believe it's showing 141. We're looking for that 160 mark. And we're going to take it off, we're going to wrap it, and then we're going to put it back on until we hit an internal temp of like 205 or something right around 202 maybe. Then we take it off, and then we let it sit for another half an hour or so, the rest, and then finish tenderizing. So right now I'm going to switch to camera view, and then we're going to take a sneak peek at our pork butt to see and to check the water in our pan and to check the color of our pork butt. Because once we hit that 160 mark, we're going to wrap this and get it back on. So let's check it out. Alright. We are about to reveal after the 4-hour, it's about 10 minutes away from about 4 hours on here now. So we're going to open the lid up. You can tell our water is doing really good. It hasn't quite all evaporated. You can tell how much has come out, evaporated, which means it is doing its job. Want to know why? Look at this. Look at that. It's nice and moist. It's got a nice little bark building. Oh my god, that looks so good. That is looking perfect. You can hear sizzling and crackling. It's just awesome. Alright, we're going to get this lid closed back up again so we can hit that 160 mark, and then we will be back to get this in a wrap. See you then. Bye-bye. Oh, hey, welcome back. Guess what time it is? It finally made it there. You always got to have these when you're smoking something on a Sunday afternoon. Football going on and stuff like that. Anyway. Our pork butt has hit, finally. I thought it stalled out. It actually did stall out for a little bit at 155, and I was like, is this thing gonna hit 160? Then all of a sudden I looked at the temperature gauge again, and now it's at 161, so we're at that point where we're gonna get this thing wrapped and put back on, and we're gonna finish this baby off. So bear with me on this one, because it's windy. I don't know what, it's super windy today. So this might be interesting, but we're gonna get this done. So hang on. There it is. It's been on. That's what it looks like right now at the 161 mark. It's beautiful. I mean, it smells amazing. Look at it. Even our pan of water is about half full yet, which is good. I mean, look at how moist that stayed. You can see the juices on it. Perfect. All right. Anyway. I'm going to get this thing in the tin foil, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. So bear with me. Alright, you can see we got it in the tin foil here. It's kind of windy out, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this thing up, and then I'll resume with putting it back on the smoker. But a lot of times, some people put like a apple juice or something in here to keep it moist, because it might dry out inside there, but I'm not too worried about this. But I don't have any apple juice or anything like that, because I'm a bonehead and didn't get any. But I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna throw a wrench, and I'm gonna add a little Mountain Dew. I mean, why not, right? Why not? Just add a little bit of Mountain Dew in the bottom of this pan, this tin foil. Not a lot, just a little bit. Just for a little added, you know, liquid in there, so when we're finishing it up, it doesn't dry out inside. Put a little bit more in there, just a little bit. All right, you can see I got liquid in there. I'm gonna get this thing wrapped up and then we'll continue on. Be right back. Alright, there we go. We got our pork butt wrapped in tinfoil. Some people use butcher's paper. I have yet to find that. I'm guessing you could probably go to maybe a butcher shop to get it, but I don't know. I've looked for it in grocery stores, but I can't find it. But tinfoil works just as good. I refilled our pan, so now we're gonna put the probe back in here. Get back in there. You kind of want to don't go too deep and puncture out the other side. But now we're gonna monitor this until it gets to an internal temp of 200, and we're gonna shoot for 205. Then we're gonna pull this baby off and we're gonna let it rest for about a half an hour. All right. So, Gus, I'll catch you guys back here once we get to that internal temp of 205. Catch you then. Hey everybody, it is time. As you can see, it's dark outside again. Except for some reason I seem to happen to end these in the dark for some reason. But anyway, guess what? You see that? Right there? 206 degrees. We are at our mark to where this pork butt is done. But we're not going to I'm not opening the lid up right now. Yes, I will open the lid up. Why? Because this pork butt is done. It is right here. But what we're gonna do is turn everything off. And some people, a lot of people actually, when the pork butt's done, they put it in a cooler or something where it can rest for about 30 minutes. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm turning the heat off on the smoker, and I'm gonna let it sit in here for 30 minutes. Then we're gonna tear this baby apart, and we're gonna enjoy this, and we're gonna do a sample. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. From in the backyard, even when I came out of the back door over there, I could smell this thing cooking. It's unbelievable. So, guess what? In a half an hour, we'll be back and we're gonna tear this apart and we're gonna give it a whirl. But yes, I'm gonna leave it sit in the smoker here for about a half an hour. Once the heat cools off here, which should be a few minutes from now. But other than that, I'll catch you in a few minutes. Guess what time it is? All right, the pork butt's been sitting on in here for a little over half an hour. So it's time to bring it in. And we're going to, it's still hot. I can still feel it through the tinfoil. It's still pretty hot, but the resting part is over. We're gonna bring this baby inside, and we're gonna tear it apart and give it a test. So we'll catch you then. All right. You can see we got this pork butt inside. We're in the house right now. It's dark outside. This is where it's at. Check this out. That's the bone. It slid right out. That is beautiful. And remember, like I said, we had the fat side up. Well, this is what this is right here. This is your fat. Don't mind that. If you want to get down in there, you gotta dig down in here. To the meat. This is it right here. It's still hot, and I had it sitting for about a half an hour, 45 minutes. But Anyway, we're gonna switch camera views and I'm gonna give this a shot. Here I am in my house. About to do a